Hello, hello. I finally had my ISP come out, and I'm hoping that my internet connection is not going to be trolled today. It was it was bad last stream. Bad, bad, bad. Yeah, um I had to take down my last VOD. It was so bad. It was a slideshow. So they actually found quite a bit. And they fixed a number of things outside the house. So we're gonna get started here in just a second. We're just gonna chill out, do some Coldwaters. Make sure my closed captioning is running. Wasn't sure what to play today, but I kind of wanted to relax. So Coldwaters is a good relaxing game. Lets me kind of chat a little bit. Doesn't take like Attack on Titan takes a ton of focus. Phasmophobia is fun, but you know, you can get definitely jump scared quite a bit. We're gonna get into this. Let me get my mod view going. Looks like my bitrate is stable today, which is good. It was obviously bad last time. I'm gonna just take a quick look at my obis and make sure that it is happy. Here's it. You, yeah, you. Bitrate is stable. Zero miss frames, zero skip frames. Renders good. Yeah, everything is good. I'm not doing anything, so we want to keep an eye on that when we actually start gaming. Let's pop on over to our nice scene here. Oh, probably don't want, probably. And the question is, do we have... Nice, we do have downscaling. I always forget to check that right off the bat. I wish they would just give you downscaling like all the time. I wish there's something you could do to just get it. But the ability to set your video quality down to like 40p if someone's got lower bandwidth. Welcome in. We are playing some Coldwaters. This scene is a scene created to um sorry, this scene is created by a friend of ours, Jinx Gaming. He is an artist, an IRL streamer. He streams a lot of Phasmo, a lot of Overwatch, variety streamer. It's a lot of fun and a really good artist. She does a lot of emotes, but she did a scene for us. Really cool scene of rendition of the Titanic's Marconi wireless room, is the radio room. They would send Marconi grams using Morse code, and this is how they communicated with other ships the night she sank and before. So, really nice looking scene. I really love it. We're gonna pop into some Coldwaters. Wanted to make sure I got everything set up. Like I said, I was having issues with my ISP. So I'm just checking out how things are running before we get started, making sure things are working. I made a lot of setting changes in my last stream trying to get stuff working. So I just wanted to make sure everything is working nicely. It's like my music levels are a bit... Oh, you know what? Oh, if I did that, wouldn't it? There we go. Wasn't an issue with my music levels, it's just an issue with me having no brain. Okay. Coldwaters. We're gonna play some. We're gonna return to our Seawolf again. Gonna go to our 2002 campaign. So let me get that started up here, and we'll get right to it. Seawolf up and brief. Okay. I do need to add some more music to the music queue. That'll be something I work on in between. I should have plenty of time though. I'm going to create a slightly larger queue right now. Not do it the hard way. Fast to here. Sorry, bear with me just one moment. Add a little bit more. just to help mix things. Gonna be a little bit not mood, but that is okay. I'd say okay. All right, I should say that the mood is going to be quite random. That's okay. All right, we're back. Here, OBS looking good, stream looking good, bitrate looking okay. All right, let's get into it. Alright, so what were our orders? Reconnaissance data indicate that the enemy is forming supply convoy to the South Pacific area. The convoy ships are dispatched from Murmansk. Your task is to intercept and destroy the given convoy before it reaches its goal and replenishes the ammunition and provisioning of its forces at sea. Main objective, find and destroy the ships of the convoy. Additional objective, find, destroy, escort ships if possible. Take all reasonable steps to avoid detection. Okay. So, Murmansk. Do we know where they're going? South Pacific area. That's interesting. Let's look at our weapons. Okay, so we have 14 ad caps, 30 weapons remain, 6 mosses, whole bunch of mosses, 8 harpoons, all loaded. So let's redo some of this. I don't know why we have so many harpoons. We have 2 TASMs. Let's put some TASMs in the tube. Do we have enough weapons to do this? 30 should be enough. We could try it. We need to sink the cargo ships, right? So yeah, we should be able to do this. Weapons we have. Where are we? Okay, we're here. So Romance is right here. On the northern coast of Russia. This is end of the Cold War. The Russian Federation has we got angry with them, and 2002 the kind of went to war with them. Had ourselves a little war. All right. So sonar has a new contact, bears 5.9. We have a weak thermalator at just above 200 feet, which is nice, on a moderate surface duct. So that means the sound is going to duct in the top 200 feet of water. So if we get below that water column, that'll help us stay silent. We're at 60 feet, so we're in that surface duct right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get down below. We're going to put out our towed array. We're going to get down below that surface duct, below that layer. Where are we going? We are at 2.9. So they should be... So this contact should be kind of in front of us to the right a little bit. We're going to try to close to 20,000 yards. We're going to get tube 2 ready. We're going to set tube 1 to pop-up search. We're going to set tube 5 to narrow search. Tube 4 is a MOS. So it's a mobile submarine simulator. We're going to set it to snake to the surface if we need to send out this as a decoy. Speaking of decoys, how many do we have left? I can't see those right now. Okay. So let's go to 20,000 yards. So they're, again, in front and to the right is Sierra Run. We're not going to put anything out of the water unless you redeem something to put something out of the water. Go ahead and go ultra quiet. Make my HUDs a little bit bigger. Like I said, I've been messing around with my settings a little bit. Go to 1.6, is that right? Okay. We're gonna come down to 200 feet. 250 feet, sorry. That'll put us below the layer, make it harder for them to hear. It'll also make it slightly harder for us to hear, but not too much harder. Much more a burden for them than it is for us. I might be a little bit quiet this stream. All right, they have a helicopter here, 6,000 yards away from us. We have an active contact bearing 055. Looks like Sierra 1. Approximately 14,000 yards away. We'll get a better solution as our sensors start to work here. Go on our Unity plot here, and we'll look at look and see if we get any more actives from anybody. So those yellow lines are lines of active topics. So like that yellow. So Udaloy, he might be able to hear us. He is 15,000 yards. Interesting that he can hear us. Ah. So there's only 3,000 feet of water. So what might be happening is we might be at the distance where his sonar might be bouncing off the ocean floor. I don't know if we're in bottom bounce area. So what we might do is we might actually come up a little bit into the layer. And see if that makes his sonar a bit fuzzier. Doesn't look like it's really helping. So I'm looking at these our contact right here, down here at the bottom right. So when it's above 0, or at or above 0, that's how well he can hear us. So he can hear us, and he'll have a solution on us pretty quickly. So what I can do is I could try to, I mean, at a pretty good angle. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the Totore in case he attacks us. Having it out, it'll get destroyed if we start maneuvering. It definitely helps us with our sensors, but I don't want to have it out if we need to maneuver. So we're at a good angle to him, meaning that if you're kind of knife to him, it makes it harder for his sonar signals to bounce back to him. The flatter, or the flatter aspect you give, the more surface area you give for him to send signals back. So we could try to point him. We can come to 050. See if that reduces his contact. We can come back. Let's come down to 400 feet as well. And we're gonna try to get there quicker. Doesn't seem to be helping. Actually, it seems to really be helping his search. I think he's got us dead to rights. Okay. He's definitely got a solution, a very good solution on us now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and attack him. We're going to come 350. Yep. Sorry. 350. I canceled the turn, but we're going to complete the turn. We're going to fire 3 weapons. One at Sierra 1 Udale. One at the one of the fleet. No. Scratch that. We're going to fire 2 at Sierra 1 Udale. We're going to fire 1 at Cresta. So we're going to fire all 4. All 4. 1 at the fleet, 2 at the Udaloy, 1 at the Cresta. Alright, so once we're on course, okay, we have a bunch of mosses. We'll fire our moss behind us. Fire our moss bearing 130. Alright. Going to fire this weapon snaking towards the Udaloy, range to enable. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome in. First time chatter. Chipper the player. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're playing a little bit of Coldwaters. Just chilling out. Playing the epic mod of Coldwaters. The 2002 campaign. Just having a good time. I hope you're having a good evening. Thanks, super happy to be here. Modern subtech and combat literally fascinates me, so this game is so cool. Hey, hope that I hope that my rendition of this game is enjoyable to you. So welcome in. I do have some redeems and with the channel points. Feel free to avail yourselves of them. They're a little silly. I hope I have the right ones. Hold on, let me make sure I have the right ones. Yes, I do. Coldwaters. So you can do some redeems to kind of mess with me if you so choose. Right now we're about to attack these guys. So I'm gonna attack Udaloy with 2 weapons here, 2 torpedoes.
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
Snaking, we're gonna send one out to 025 5,000 yards.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
Send one out. We're gonna snake both of these. 5,000 yards as well.
2-6. Aye, sir.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Chipper the player. I do appreciate that. We are closing in on our goal of 175. I think at 200 we're gonna do something. I don't know what yet exactly, but I do appreciate that. We're slowly creeping up. I do have. I'm not sure how interested you are in VTubers, but I actually have a VTube model commissioned and on the way. So right now I'm just PNG tubing. Speaking of which, my model is kind of weirdly positioned. Let me move over my model. Where am I? Hold up. Let me unpause the game. Sorry about that. Hope I'm back now. I think I know what I did there. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm back now. All right, so what do we got? Also in the process of my application to join the RAF. Very cool. Royal Air Force. 20 now in uni. Hoping to be a jet pilot. That is sweet. That's sweet. Well, I wish you best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. All right. Hopefully my model's a little bit better positioned now. Let's finish this attack here. So we're gonna put one weapon on this fleet. That's our target. We're gonna snake it out, enable it at 11,500 yards. We're gonna attack Cresta as well. 7,000 yards, snaking.
Shoot 27. Aye, sir.
And we are going to come up to 15 knots. We're just gonna hold this course, come down to 450 feet. Oh boy, it looks like they attacked their own ship. That was silly. No. No, they use a anti-sub torpedoes, so that was one attack. So I hope, yeah, it looks like I'm back. So hopefully everybody can see. Hopefully everybody can see the stream. Look, my bit rate's okay. I've been having problems with my ISP. I had them come out, actually, day before yesterday. Let's get some tubes reloaded. We'll reload a Moss here first. We got a weapon, a torpedo right behind us, so let's come deep, come up to full. Flank, actually. We're gonna get down to 1900, 50 feet. Okay, thank you. So they dropped a torpedo behind us. I don't know if it's gonna see us. Might be just outside of its range. So yeah, welcome. Thank you again for the follow. Sorry about the scuff. Still trying to deal with some problems with ISP. All right, let's get our tubes reloaded. We got some weapons on the way. Let's follow some of these weapons. I think these two will be the first to get to their target, which is Udaloy. Here.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Do you know what
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 125.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm getting bombed. So they have a maritime patrol aircraft that just flew over me. And it dropped some depth bombs. They shouldn't
Torpedo
be a
room
threat.
tube 7 ready.
At this speed and this depth, they shouldn't really ever be a threat. So there they are. They might not be able to see them on stream. But there they are. Those little white streaks. So Udaloy is about to get hit, it looks like. Let's see if we can...
Noisemaker
Got a
bearing
noisemaker.
055.
We're going to follow him. We're actually going to turn.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 9. Last bearing 140. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 056. Come left to 195. Helm I.
Turn completely around. Because I want to go back and then re-attack the fleet.
Contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing 099. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 058. Contact is in the baffles.
Udaloy just took a hit.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra 1. Bearing 058. Con helm. Steady course. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3. Bearing 069.
Do you know what type of
Con sonar regained
uh,
contact on
aircraft do you want to
Sierra
fly?
4. Bearing 138.
Maybe like fighters or tankers or helicopters? Or not sure yet. Alright, this is the second torpedo about to hit the Udaloy. Alright, let's turn to course
Room tube
45.
145. Helm I. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 050. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing con helm. Steady course.
And the Udaloy is toast. There are other torpedoes here. So we have one that is snaking off towards the fleet. Should hit one of these three supply ships, which is our mission, to sink these supply ships. We need to take these guys out. We should have one heading towards Cresta. What's that? Is that a supply ship? I have no idea what that is. Hopefully that's not a civilian ship.
Con torpedo
It
room
might be a
27
civilian
ready.
ship. Ba, ba, ba.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing 092. Contact faded. Con sonar regained contact on
I can't tell if that
Sierra
is
9,
one of the
bearing
supply ships.
127.
I think that's actually just a straight civilian ship. Cresta's attracted. What is this? How did that torpedo do all that? I'm so confused. We're gonna turn.
Come left to 060, helm I.
There's some tomfoolery going around with these torpedoes. We're way down here, so we're getting a little too close.
Steady course.
A little too close to old Cresta here. Alright, let's get some tubes ready. Doot, doot. These two. I really took one on the chin.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 091.
So we're gonna open up some distance from these torpedoes.
Sierra 2, last bearing 091. Contact faded.
And then we will re-attack Cresta. I just want to get away from these torpedoes before we do. So we need to come a little shallow. We're too deep to fire. And these to the surface. And we'll get tube 8 ready in case we needed moss. But one of these guys should have been hit. Well. Alright, we will open up a little bit more distance. Actually, we're going to start coming shallow right here, I think.
Make depth 11508 dive I.
How does this... Give me 1 second to figure out. We should be replaying all these songs. Woo, woo, woo. Why is it so loud? There we go. Sorry, we kept replaying the same song over and over again. I'm very scuffed right now. Very, very scuffed right now. Just noticed we were replaying one single song over and over and over. Alright. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where did that come from? What is that? They dropped a torpedo right on top of us.
Passing 1200 feet. Passing 1300 feet. Passing 1400 feet. Passing 1500 feet. Passing 1600 feet. Passing 1700 feet. Passing 1800
Alright, full rise on the planes.
Passing 1900 feet.
And we'll stop here.
Passing 1900 feet.
That torpedo doesn't have us. Come down to 1900 feet, and we will, once we
Passing 1900 feet.
once we get away from these torpedoes, we'll come back shallow again. So they dropped 2 torpedoes on us. We'll need to get about no. They drop bombs on us now. We need about 1,500 yards away. Actually, we could start coming shallow right now because by the time we get shallow, they won't be able to see us. So we're just gonna come to minimum shallow, and then we're gonna fire at our maximum safe speed. What we'll do is we will fire right.
Con sonar lost contact.
Sorry, they just dropped bombs on us again.
106 helm.
Turn away from them, and they tried a torpedo
On Sierra 9 bearing.
right on top of us.
3. Con helm.
There's a torpedo directly above, so we are gonna attack. I don't care.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Make turns for 3, 5 knots. Maneuver con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
I didn't mean to slow down this much. Crap. So they dropped a torpedo directly on top of us. What we're gonna try to do is just outdive it.
1,400
Oh, and they got bombs. I didn't even see the bombs.
Con firecraft. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing. 2, 6, 7.
passing 1,600 feet. Passing 1,700 feet.
Con sonar lost contact.
Passing 1,800 feet. Passing 1,900.
All right, we're gonna drop a decoy there. Come shallow. And maybe if the decoy drops low enough, it'll actually self-destruct that torpedo.
Passing
Yeah.
1,800 feet.
So it drug the torpedo down too low where the
Passing 17.
torpedo actually crushed.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 7.
Passing
So this one should do the same. This torpedo is going to pick us up, but we'll do the same thing to it. What we'll do is we'll drag it shallow and then drag it deep. If it sees us. It should see us. I'm not sure why it doesn't. Should absolutely. Oh, I get. It might not. Let's go deep. We're gonna go down to 1900 again.
Passing 1,600 feet.
I didn't realize how the angle we were to it. So they have a kind of a cone that they can see.
Sonar.
Passing 1,800 feet. Passing 1,900 feet.
Kind of like radar. It's not like a
Con sonar
just
lost
a sphere or a area. It's like a.
Last bearing 096. Contact breaking up.
There's an oodle in front of us. What? Okay, we should be in range now. Or out of range of that.
Make turn. Make turns for 1.
So we're gonna attack this oodle that's in front of us. I forgot about him.
Passing 1,800 feet.
I'm right to 150.
2, 1, 5.
We're slowing down. We're gonna come back up to 1350 feet.
50 feet. Die by.
And then we're gonna attack this oodle.
Con sonar.
How many weapons do we have?
Contact on
We
Sierra
have 9
9,
torpedoes
bearing
left.
2, 3, 3.
That's plenty. Cresta, we shot at him already.
Con helm.
Alright, let's shoot Oodaloy.
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 2, 0, 1.
We'll enable at 4, 5. bearing 4-5.
At 1350 feet, dive by.
Con fire control, we've lost. Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con maneuvering.
Come back up to full.
20 knots.
Oh, oh. Wait, what happened to my torpedo? Where's it going? Oh, what? Why is you... What? It betrayed me. Alright. It decided it wanted to kill this trawler a million billion miles away. Which would not happen because... So... You can program a torpedo
Shoot tube 6. Aye, sir.
and tell it what kind of target you're attacking. So you could tell it to attack a target with 5 blades, with 2 screws. You can describe the target to it, and it's not just going to randomly reacquire some other random target. All right, we're gonna also attack these
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
merchants.
Con fire control, we've lost the wire. Shoot tube 7. Aye, sir.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're getting bombed.
Turns for 3, 5.
So these planes are relentless. We're gonna 100.
Come left to 1.
We're gonna go deep.
Helm aye.
Make depth 1950 feet, dive by.
Sorry, I try not to use the
Con sonar
I
lost.
try not to use the Unity plot too much, but it's
Steady course.
way easier. I know it makes us it's not as appealing to look at in stream.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 9. Last bearing 255. Contact breaking up.
The trawler.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 2.
Okay, there's no trawler to save you this time. You are doomed. Is this not
Dive at
okay, it is changing. I'm not sure what
1950 feet, dive by.
just want to make sure that the playlist was actually changing.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3, 5 knots. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 2, 1, 8.
All right, this guy should be toast.
Con sonar
Yeah.
lost contact. Sierra.
Udaloy is about to get booped.
225. Contact breaking up. Con sonar noisemaker bearing.
Go ahead and
5-1.
get shallow.
Make depth 950 feet. Dive high.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 342.
Okay, we're gonna slow down and we're going to attack the Udaloy again.
Turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering eye.
It's gonna take 2 torpedoes to kill him, which is why I'm shooting another one.
Con, dive at 950 feet. Dive high.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for
And we'll reload it.
5 knots.
And we'll get deep again. In case that plane comes back
Make depth
for our cheeks.
0 feet. Dive high.
Grisha is coming around. So for Grisha, what do we have?
Con sonar noisemaker
We do have
bearing
harpoons.
341.
Let's load some harpoons. And we're gonna turn 0959200.
Come right to 200.
Oh no.
Make turns for 35 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Yep, that plane
Con sonar lost contact.
just overflew us.
Sierra 3. Last bearing 336. Contact is in the baffles.
Drop bombs. They're there. Right there.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra. Con helm. Steady course. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 337. Con sonar noisemaker bearing
Yep.
341.
Got 1 torpedo into the noodly oodaloy. Second one should get him.
Con, dive at 1900 feet. Dive high.
Con sonar.
Got a second torpedo already heading towards Udaloy.
6.
We got torpedoes heading towards Dubna and Kazbek.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 35 knots.
And we'll fire harpoons at the Grisha to take it out.
Lost contact. Sierra 3. Last bearing 351. Contact is in the baffles. Con, torpedo room, tube 7 ready.
I like this Wolf. It's so cool. It's overpowered, but it's so cool. This mod is really hard though, so you kind of need an overpowered ship like the Los Angeles are hard.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3. Last bearing 356. Contact breaking up.
All right, there's the noodly oodly oodaloy. Let's look at our go. We have merchants. We're gonna come shallow a little bit, not too much, because planes still have us.
Make depth 650 feet, dive I.
So we're gonna come very shallow. I want these guys to sink out before I fire my harpoons, because I don't want them to get sucked up on these merchants.
Sonar, lost contact.
Hopefully one torpedo is enough for these guys. This is kind of a big boy.
0. Contact faded. Sonar, lost
Okay, yeah.
Sierra
He died.
7. Last bearing 080. Contact breaking up.
So the merchants are the target. These are not like they're merchants, so they're valid targets. So they're carrying weapons of war. Wait, what are you latched onto? Wait, this. Wait. Oh, did you latch onto the wrong one? Oh, you did latch on the one that's already sinking. So what we'll do is we'll fire
Sonar, we are cavitating.
wait, what did you do?
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
River circling. Okay. So come up to surface. We'll have to attack with a missile. We'll attack Dublin with a missile.
Con, sonar, we
Attack him with a TASM. We're gonna cavitate to the surface.
Make depth 50 feet, dive I.
Knots.
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating. Con, sonar, regained contact on Sierra 6, bearing 085. Con, sonar, regained contact on Sierra 8, bearing 158. Back emergency, maneuvering eye.
Slam on the brakes here. Slow down.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering eye.
Put up the masts and antennas.
Make depth 45 feet, dive I.
Oh wait, this torpedo's still going. Never mind.
Sierra 7, bearing
Oh no! 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 No!
Dive at 45 feet, dive I.
All right, fire, 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 fire everything, fire everything,
Shoot 2-3.
fire the things, fire the things.
Shoot 2-7. Aye, sir.
Go, 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 go. That plane absolutely forgave us. Operation Get Deep.
Make depth 1950 feet, dive I.
All right, so we got 2 harpoons for the Grisha. That maybe that plane just accidentally shot everything already. I don't know.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 8.
Dropped all of its bombs.
1, 5, 6. Contact.
Oh no! Don't fail me! Don't fail me, harpoons! Reacquire? Reacquire? Reacquire again? Oh, you failed.
Master 6. Last bearing 0, 8, 3. Contact.
The harpoons failed. No, I don't want it. I don't want to shoot him again. Alright, we gotta shoot him again. He defended. Did a heckin' defend.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 6. Last bearing.
Alright, Dubna's dead though.
3.
We could just leave, actually. But we can't. We can't leave. We can't leave like that. We can't leave it like that. We're gonna die. That stupid bomber's gonna come back and kill us.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 2. Last bearing 0, 5, 0. Contact is in the baffles.
Alright, we're gonna. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Come left.
come to 150.
5, 0. Helm I.
Come shallow.
Con sonar regained.
Make depth 500 feet, dive I.
Con torpedo room. Con helm. Steady course.
Trolled by that bomber. It's gonna kill us. Glug, 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 glug.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 2. Last bearing 0, 4, 6. Contact faded. Con sonar regained contact on. Master 2. Bearing 0, 4,
Ship goes
5.
boom. Welcome in, Ian Pammers.
Con torpedo room. Tube 3 ready.
So far so good. So far so good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Check out me and Pammers. See this bird bully him.
Sacrifice his friends. It's fine.
I'd never do that.
Didn't
It's not the
you?
bird.
I totally used Faye as a human meat shield.
Con dive at 50.
I'm gonna clip that because you can see your like very evil face.
Human meat shield. Welcome in, Mian. Mian is such a mood. Playing Zomboid. Zomboid. And you were playing Phasmo earlier as well, weren't you, today? I was hanging out in the stream a little bit. Had to go into the office, do some tings. But me and stream is the mood. I heard Jeff Bezos himself say this is why I built Twitch. This mood right here, me on stream. This is the mood I built Twitch for. No cap.
Make depth 50 feet. Dive I.
I do love me on streams.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
They're hilarious and relaxing at the same time. He gets the greatest back massages from the ghosts. He gets bullied by birds in Minecraft. It's pretty much the greatest.
Make con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Oh, I'm getting bullied by this bomber. Oh, let's go. Head flank. Oh, don't bomb me, bro.
We are cavitating.
He bombed me. Why did you? Okay, he missed. He's bad. He's bad.
Make turns. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
All right, we're gonna shoot these missiles before he comes back.
Maneuvering eye.
Bomber is not a gamer. He's not a gamer. All right, let's put up the mast antennas and let's attack the Grisha. Slow it down.
Make turns. Make
We're back.
5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Shoot.
Shoot 23. Aye, sir.
Shoot.
Shoot 27. Aye, sir.
Let's go. 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 All right, one of you missiles need to hit this time.
Make depth 1950 feet. Dive I.
You are like millions of dollars. Can you get it right this time? This is a toy boat you're attacking.
Con sonar.
This isn't even a real warship.
Con sonar.
Thank you.
Contact. Master 2. Last bearing 036.
All right.
Contact breaking up.
So the tiny little Grisha. The little boy. We almost died because of it. We did it. Yeah. You know, he had to go. He had to go. He was a threat. There he goes. Well, at least he's not going booty first. It's going down. Going down with some pride. Oh, blood. It's going in. All right.
Con maneuvering.
Let's leave combat. We sunk everybody. We did it. Congratulations. The Admiral's happy. They gave us a gold star. They're sending up distress flares. They're not happy about that one. All right, intelligence detected loading of torpedoes and other cargoes on supply ships in Port Petropavlovsk. It is assumed that this supply convoy will go to the area Central Atlantic. You are ordered to find and sink this convoy until the enemy receives reinforcement. You may be given a chance to meet enemy submarines. Sink the tankers and supply tenders. Well, we need weapons. We have 4 torpedoes left, so... Petropavlovsk is all the way on the west, or wow, east coast of Russia. So we're gonna go resupply. And since they're coming to the Central Atlantic for some reason, we're gonna resupply and then we'll meet them. All right, let's get some supplies. I go down to 4 of those. Get some more harpoons. Fill out our torpedo loadout here. Pop. Get some TASMs. TASMs are tomahawks that are designed for anti-ship warfare. Very nice, very nice. No, yeah, we'll go with mosses, and then we'll just fill out with ad caps. We don't need to do anything special. So 30 ad caps, 6 mosses, 8 harpoons, 6 TASMs. That'll work. That'll do. That'll do. So he's gonna be this this cargo ship over here south of Hiroshima, Japan, taking the longest possible route one can take. To get to the Central Atlantic. We're gonna take the equally long route around the southern tip, on the tip of Africa. Got some C-17s looking all cool. We're not reading that. We're not reading that. Scrape the coast of Antarctica. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do today. Play a little Coldwaters. Thought about doing some Phasmo, but not sure. Just kind of chilling, you know. Made a new friend today. Yeah, one came in is trying to join the RAF. Be cool. Be cool. Alright, alright, alright. This is our boy. This is our boy here. We got no ducts, no lair, nowhere to hide. We got a new sonar contact bearing 69. Nice. Our depth is 60 feet. Our heading is 177, so he should be in front of us to the left. We're going to keep our distance because we don't have any layer. Get tube 2 ready. Get tube 8 ready for our moss here. And tubes 1 and 5 ready for a missile attack if we need to do that.
Sonar new contact bearing 09.
Let's go ultrasonic. Gonna be lurking as I sleep. Hope you have a nice remaining stream. Okay. Well, enjoy your sleep, man. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Appreciate the lurk. Guys, check out Mian.
Damn you. Are you just... That's my boat.
Word is the word.
Oh, guess not. Guess it's your boat now. Okay.
Have a good night, Mian. Thanks for coming by and thank you for the lurk. All right, we are going to
Contact bearing 075. Designated Sierra 4.
helicopter.
Con sonar new contact bearing 09.
7,500. I'm
Sierra
gonna just drop down to 450 feet.
Make depth 450 feet. Dive high.
Con sonar new contact bearing 085. Designated Sierra 7. Con sonar new contact bearing 061. Designated Sierra 8. Con sonar new contact bearing 122. Designated Sierra 9.
All right, we're dropping down to 450 feet. Trying to stay stealthy. I think they've modeled the idea of a hull pop in this game. A hull pop is so when a submarine descends, pressure increases significantly.
Con sonar Sierra 1.
Every 10 yards,
Escort.
30 feet or 10 meters, a submarine descends, atmospheric pressure increases by 1 atmosphere. So it's a significant increase in pressure on the submarine. So the submarine actually contracts, it squeezes. The decks, there are multiple decks. This is a 3-deck submarine.
Classified as escort.
So the decks in the submarine aren't attached to the
Con sonar
outer bulkheads
Sierra 4.
of the submarine, the outer walls.
As escort.
They kind of float. They slide on top of the submarine.
Con
Or on the
Sierra 7
bulkheads are kind of held up.
classified as merchant.
So as the submarine contracts, it'll actually kind of bend and bow the decks.
Con sonar Sierra
And they can
3
pop
is
and make noise
classified
and
as
send that
escort.
out as transient into the water. And that can make significant noise.
Con
So
sonar Sierra
that'll
5
happen as
is
you
classified
change
as
depth significantly. Oh wow, yeah, they definitely. Akara has us.
450 feet. Dive high.
We want to blade away from Kara. We're gonna come to 215.
Come right to 215. Helm
This is a really awkward position to be in.
Con sonar
Oh, Typhoon?
Sierra 8
What?
is classified as
Typhoon
submarine.
might have us. Typhoon active? Typhoon is a ballistic missile submarine. Very, very large. The largest, I believe, submarine in the world. Massive. Big boy. Carries massive missiles.
Con sonar Sierra 6 is classified as merchant.
It is the Greater Chungus. It's dual screw. These are screws. Screws are propellers. There's dual reactors.
Con, helm,
That's
steady course.
absolutely massive submarine. Massive missile capacity. Okay, so they have likely have a solution on me, so I'm going to first of all
Con sonar.
I'm gonna retract my towed array, which is this long spaghetti string cable. It's a sensor, very excellent sensor. But it's easily destroyed. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reload my missiles with torpedoes, which makes a lot of noise. As you can tell, this typhoon immediately can hear me. We're getting overflown right now by the MPA, so they are counter detecting us. So we're going to change depths.
Make depth 600 feet. Dive I.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Up auto dive.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering I.
Once we get these tubes loaded, we are going to attack. Typhoon with 2 torpedoes. He's a priority target. Anytime you see a typhoon, oh, I have a Delta. What is going on with this fleet? Okay, so we're gonna attack Typhoon. We're gonna attack Delta. This is the wackiest fleet I've ever seen.
Con, torpedo room, tube
All right.
5 ready.
Con, dive
Shoot
at
tube 1 at
0 feet. Dive I.
Typhoon 3-3.
Tube 1. Aye, sir.
Shoot tube 5.
Shoot tube 5. Aye, sir.
Shoot
Con sonar. Sierra 6 is
tube
cabin.
4 Delta.
Shoot tube 3.
Shoot tube 7 Delta.
Shoot con.
Shoot
Fire
tube
control
2
with
at the fleet.
launch transient from Sierra
6 fleet. Come up to head full. Let's get deep.
9. 20 knots. Maneuvering I. Shoot
And we'll shoot a
contact. Sierra
Moss.
2. Last bearing 06. Walk.
Passing 700 feet. Passing 800 feet.
We're gonna come down to 2100 feet.
Passing 900 feet.
2150 feet.
Make depth 2150.
We're gonna
feet.
risk
Dive I.
fresh depth.
Con sonar lost.
All right, we'll see what we do to this
Last bearing
this typhoon. Typhoon is priority target. You must die at all costs.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Alright, we're gonna come up to flank.
Make turns for 3, 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con, dive at 2.
Looks like
0 feet.
our
Dive
weapon
aye.
is merged onto the typhoon. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a turn back. No, we're not. We have a lot of weapons out in front of us. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We gotta risk it.
On Sierra. Come left to 070. Helm aye.
Must be done.
Sonar regained contact on
No,
Sierra.
no, we're not. I changed my mind.
057. Come right to 175. Helm aye. Con sonar regained contact on. Come left to 066. Helm aye.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Come right to 217. Helm aye. Con sonar lost contact. Come left to 215. Helm aye. Con helm. Steady course.
Some more torpedoes loaded.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3, 5 knots. Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 047.
Con, torpedo room, tube 5 ready.
Okay.
Con
Both of our
sonar.
torpedoes have
Noisemaker
merged on.
bearing 0.
Weird. They really snapped to that. Okay. Okay. They're gonna get him. They're gonna get him. They're gonna get him. Yes. One. Where'd the other one go? Where you going? Yep.
Con sonar. Noisemaker
Okay.
bearing 114.
I think it's gonna take 3.
Sonar. Noisemaker bearing
Nice.
028.
Yep. Low ballast. Low ballast. No, you're not gonna blow ballast. Interesting.
Come left to 175. Helm aye.
So
Con sonar.
he might
regained contact.
implode.
Sierra 2 bearing 055. Con helm. Steady course.
If we can keep an eye on him.
Con sonar regained contact.
Ryan, welcome in. Welcome in.
Bearing 030.
We're just fighting the Russian Navy here. This guy is playing with fire. He's been hit with 2 torpedoes.
Con sonar
And he's playing
lost
Operation
contact.
Get Deep.
7, last bearing 075. Contact breaking up.
Wow, he can. Can he maintain this depth? He can maintain this depth. What a beast. What a beast.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 0.
Okay, we're gonna slow down.
Make turns.
Welcome in, welcome in.
0 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Just got bombed, so we're gonna turn. Come back at the flank.
Maneuvering eye. Con sonar noise come left to 098.
Sent your GPU. Nice, nice. Good, good, good. You should send them a pair of gloves as well.
Noisemaker bearing 112.
And then when they ask you why, you send them a pair of gloves. You tell them so that they can catch these hands. $400.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 8. Last bearing 028. Contact faded. Con sonar regained contact
Is
on Sierra
is
8, bearing
Jason
0.
Statham transporting it? I've never heard of that kind of. That is. What is going on?
Con maneuvering, making turns.
Kind of wacky transportation.
Knots.
Make depth 1250 feet. Dive high.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 111.
It's nuts. I used to ship stuff out of the country all the time. The only time we had issues was shipping stuff to India.
Come right to.
So we shipped my dad and I we shipped a car to Nigeria. An entire car.
00 feet. Dive high.
And it cost us $1,600 to ship a car.
Torpedo room 2.
Con sonar lost contact.
An entire car.
Last bearing 0. Con helm steady course.
Granted, this was an eternity ago in 2010. So yeah, like 12 years ago. I think someone's ripping you off. I think someone's double dipping.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 096. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 094.
What on earth are these submarines made out of?
Dive at 210
We blew ballast.
feet. Dive high.
And he maintained depth. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's for C, I looked at several things. They're all relatively similar. That's nuts, man. Yeah, I used to ship stuff up north all the time, like, and it was like not that bad.
Con sonar
Oh,
lost
he blew up.
contact. Sierra 9, last
Like I used to
bearing,
ship stuff up
0,
north
8,
like every
9. Contact breaking up.
week. I mean, honestly, if you could, that might be a better play. That's way too much. That is way, way, way too much. Which is silly. I mean, honestly. But it is what it is, I guess.
Come left to 185. Helm I. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 0, 4, 7. Con helm, steady course.
I guess that's why it's $400 to ship stuff. Yeah, I used to, well, the company I work for, we used to priority overnight stuff. Like, so we used to have stuff for our clients, international clients. Show you how to win this war. Um, some of these ships are built out of tougher stuff, my man. Welcome in, Hitman 777. First chatter. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are we sent this Delta to the bottom. He's leaking. He's bleeding. Playing some Coldwaters tonight. Chilling out. We're playing the 2002 campaign of the Epic mod. We're in a Sea Wolf. And we have the entire Russian Navy apparently after us, dropping every bomb and torpedo. We have a Typhoon up here. We need to go reattack. We did hit him.
0, 6, 3. Helm
Whoa, why are we turning? Stop turning. Stop that. Stop that. Don't do that.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4.
But welcome in, Hitman.
0, 3,
Welcome in. You know, throw my if you're interested, we do have a Discord server. There are the socials, all that, Discord and all that. Welcome in if you'd like. Feel free to leave a follow. We play Coldwaters here. We play all manner of games. We play some Attack on Titan. We play some Call of Duty every once in a while. I play mainly the single player Call of Duties. I'm playing through oh, we played some Modern Warfare the other day. But we do play some Vanguard every so often. We'll trickle in some Vanguard, the multiplayer Vanguard. But actually, I've been going back and hitting some of the old OG Call of Duty single players. So we played Call of Duty 2 from back in when I was a wee baby Timma. Call of Duty 2 single player. And then we actually played Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 single player. So there's some Call of Duty Modern Warfare's Call of Duty single players I missed. I never actually finished, so I wanted to actually re-hit some of those. Play some Phasmophobia, which I might actually switch to. I'm not sure. But yeah. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, we're gonna finish this fleet off. We got a Grisha coming to get some of the smoke. My goodness, this MPA is right on the money with these bombs. Bombs are right above us. I don't know if you can see it on stream or not. Might be a little too dark. But yeah, Ryan, I used to ship stuff. We used to priority overnight stuff, and we used to have stuff like, I think we'd be able to get stuff before noon on the doorstep. Across the border. All the way across the border. And yeah, it wasn't costing no kind of $400. $600. $600 for what? Yeah, it wasn't costing anything like that. Nothing like that. Like for like second day, I mean, you're talking like sub 100 back then. I think priority overnight was closer like $200. Like regular ground, I think we're talking in the $40 range. In the States, ground was like $14. Ground still wasn't that expensive in the state, but it's $600. They better break into my house and deliver it directly to me in bed. $600. They better install my graphics card for me. All right, let's uninstall this Grease's graphics cards. Let's give him $600. Ship the entire PC back. Probably would have cost more than the PC cost.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4. Last bearing 0.
All right, we got a
7.
greasy Grisha lurking on us. Is he the one shooting these rockets at us? Is that what that is? Because these are right on the money. Let's slow down here.
Make turns for 1.
Shoot this guy.
Knots. Maneuvering eye. Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering eye. Make turns for 3, 5 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con sonar lost.
Make depth 2000 feet, dive high.
It'd been cheaper to just torch the PC.
Fire control. We've lost.
Just write it off as insurance. Say you never received it. Yeah. Say it was lost in shipping. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's having a fantastic evening. In a video of a guy raging about the same thing I had happen from cyberpower. Yeah, I mean, I've never, like, the QA sounds just garbanzo beans. Well, I mean, it sounds like they didn't even turn it on. Like, the fact that the memory timings were wrong, or just that far off. Sounds like they didn't do literally anything. Oh, I'm getting bombed. I'm getting bombed. Where the heck is my mouse? Come back. Yeah, those bombs are right the heck on the money. Let's turn around.
Come left 2, 0, 8, 0, helm I. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 0, 0, 2. Con sonar
I will say though, I've been having, I mean, I think there's just kind of a universal issue with quality control. Like,
course.
my capture cards are so doggy right now. I mean, you've seen how bad the Clone Alliance capture card I have is. And then I have two Elgato capture cards. One of them, or they're both very high-end capture cards. And yeah, no one knows how to QA QC. Yeah, and one of my Elgatos is just it's just a paperweight. The other one is functional, but I mean, I've spent so much time tweaking the settings and adjusting the settings to get it to a somewhat functional state, and it doesn't even make sense why it's so bad. And it's still not, in my opinion, like, it's still not, in my opinion, up to a state where it should be. And neither of them were inexpensive. Like, they were the higher end 4K 60 frame cards.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 3, 2, 7.
They're some of the higher end capture cards in the market. I think part of that is, you know, just a lot of people are streaming right now, so they're just making a lot of cards and they don't have time to QC, and the chip shortage and all that. Learned a lot about stuff troubleshooting all my, yeah. You know, it used to not be, I mean, honestly, it's like, there's been definitely, well, people are buying a lot more PCs now, which is good and bad, I guess. I think I think overall there's been a slide in the quality of components because there's just a lot more competition in terms of people are buying components, and therefore there's a slide in quality. There's just worse hardware out there now.
Noisemaker bearing 3, 0, 6.
But that means there's going to be more. There's going to be more parts out there. There's going to be more enthusiasm for companies to build more stuff, which is better for the PC industry in the long run, which is good, I think, overall, but it's going to be annoying for the short term. Oh man, this guy's running. Holy crap, he's fast. How is he this fast? Okay, we got to shoot this guy.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering.
Oh no, we can't shoot him.
Make turns for 3, 5.
Oops,
knots.
sorry.
Maneuvering I.
Depth 12008 dive I.
Yeah, once
Con sonar lost contact.
car
Sierra
just
4,
sunk out of nowhere.
bearing
Once the shortage stops, things should get a lot better. Yeah, I think it's gonna be, we're gonna go back to a golden, almost a golden era of PC. Which is gonna be really cool. There's gonna be a lot of PC, there's gonna be a lot of options. Like in 2 to 4 years, there's gonna be a lot of options out there. I think there's gonna be a lot of choice, and there's not gonna be a whole lot of pressure on the market like there is right now. Because right now there's a lot of pressure on the market. I think that's gonna relax. But then we're gonna open up, and it's gonna be like things were like in 2010, when there's just so much choice. You can build like whatever you wanted to, which is so cool. But it wasn't just the insane pressure. Like if you don't buy a card, the blank instant that the card releases, you're gonna be waiting for a year and a half to buy that card. And when you get it, it's just gonna be a steaming pile of crap. It's not gonna work. you're gonna be RMAing it 150 times, waiting 8 months to get that RMA card, and it's gonna be junky. Look like it's been dropped 15 times.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 3.
Packaging all smooshed.
Back emergency, maneuvering I. Make turns for
Oh yeah,
5.
if anyone's out there, if you're not hosting anybody, if you wouldn't mind terribly, if you could throw me a host,
On Sierra 4 bearing.
I'd really appreciate it. It helps with discoverability a whole lot. Not that it really helps in this category, to be honest, but
Making turns for 5 knots.
it does help. It does help. A little bit.
3. Aye, sir.
And if you have hosted and you didn't, I should get an alert in Stream Elements, and I should get an alert from Wisebot. So if you have hosted, let me know, and if it hasn't popped anything up. If you are hosting somebody else, do not host me. Do not cancel a host of somebody else to host me. And yeah, if you're on mobile, you can host. In the top right hand corner of the screen, there's a little like share icon. You hit that and you can hit host. It does help. It doesn't cost anything. It's one of those things that helps. The Twitch algorithm is super simple. It's not like the YouTube algorithm. And hosts help disproportionately with discoverability. Alright, we're gonna catch back up with these guys for attack. I think that Typhoon might have gotten away with it.
Come left to 0 5.
I can't believe he can make 30 knots with those big old holes in his boat. What a beast.
Con helm.
What a beast.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 3 5 knots.
It looks like the work that my cable company did looks like it worked, guys. Looks like it worked. You know, man, it's weird. It is so weird. I called him up last week and I've had so much trouble with them, like we all have. For the past 3 years, I've had so much trouble with them. And this time I called them up and I was expecting to go through 3 months of nonsense. And I called them and I'm just like, yeah, I'm having these problems. And I've gone through, in the last year, I'm on my third router and a router modem combo. And I've about like the highest end, like, you know, big money freaking router modem combo, turbo router modems that money can buy.
Come right to 0.
And I kind of explain things to the support associate for a few minutes, and like 2 minutes, and she's like, okay. She's like, yeah, I see that you've rebooted your router a couple days ago, and explain the problems I was having. And she's like, it's like, let me take a look. It's like, wow, your connection is trash. I'm like, huh. I'm like, that's exactly right. It is awful. It is just dog water. And she didn't even ask me to do anything. She didn't ask me to reset my router. She didn't ask me to unplug and plug everything back in. She's just like, well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to send a tech out. And yeah, she didn't say to do anything, reset anything, update the firmware, update the blah blah blah. Tech came out, he did some tests, outside the house, and he's like, yeah, it's outside. So yeah, he did some work. He called some supervisors. Multiple supervisors came out. They did all the work outside the house. They were out here for like an hour and a half. And they're like, yeah, I think we're good to go here. So yeah, my last stream I had to take down the VOD because it was literally a PowerPoint. It was a slideshow, and a bad slideshow. I think they might have I think we might have fixed it.
5. Helm I. Con, helm, steady course.
But I understand, like, I work in tech and I work in IT. It can be a struggle to
Contact on Sierra 8
uh
bearing 351.
it can be a struggle dealing with your clients. But it's nice when you're on the same page. And they're not just throwing the, well, unplug it and plug it back in kind of nonsense at you. I really hate that. Like, I was struggling with the vendor the other day. Where the problem was so obviously not what they were asking us to troubleshoot, and it was just a waste of time. And I was pulling my hair out. It's like, guys, logically, this can't be the issue. Stop it. Get help. Mods, help. I don't know why we're following this torpedo. This torpedo is going to take the long way around. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to load some missiles. Do something interesting here. Get these missiles loaded. We're going to come up to 600 feet while we do that. We're going to attack Riga 1, Riga 2,
0 feet, dive high.
Riga red, Riga blue. Cresta. What is Cresta? Cresta's a big... Cresta's kind of a big boy. He can dance like a man. While we're attacking Riga, we are also going to attack Cresta with harpoon attack. So we're going to load 3 harpoons. We got a T-95 configured for MPA. About to do some kind of bomb run on us. What are you dropping? Oh, I couldn't see what he dropped. Bombs. He actually did drop bombs. They're there, right next to us.
2-1 ready.
Oh, spooky. They missed.
Con, dive at 600 feet, dive high.
Ryan, I don't know if you're still here. I don't know if you caught any of our Phasma streams where I added the new redeems. Those have been kind of fun. You have to catch one of those. Don't think so. Yeah, I added redeems where I use an item randomizer, which item randomizer determines what items I bring into the hunt. So I can go in without EMFs, without a book, just depending on what the item randomizer decides I can bring. I do have a join the hunt on some parts of that, so if you want to play, you can run that. I have a lose an item where you can pick an item for me to lose. Of course, that is dependent on certain items like the lighter. I only bring 1 lighter, so that's obviously going to massively change the hunt. Whereas I do bring 4 smudges, so losing a smudge isn't as big as losing a lighter. I bring 1 strong flashlight, so losing the strong flashlight's big. Though I can take a weak flashlight. So lose an item. I have Anger the Ghost, which if I can find the cursed item, I'll use a cursed item to anger the ghosts.
4 ready.
What else do I do? Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, I'll probably hopefully I'll get some Phasma streams in next week. Yeah, it gets crazy. It's actually really hard because like I also have nightmare mode. You can make me play nightmare mode. So nightmare mode with lose item with item randomizer, it gets silly. It gets really hard. Also pick the map. So I had someone pick prison with item randomizer and basically I went in with no items. I think I actually got the ghost on one of those.
Con, torpedo room 2-5
It gets wacky. It gets wacky. I turn those off though. If someone joins the hunt, I do turn those off though. So that way they could actually, enjoy playing. I did get to play with some friends. I had to play with who did we play with? We played with me and Pammers. I played with Mamaiko. I played with Haruka Hoshigawa last stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what my schedule will be next week. I was streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But not Phasmo. I was streaming Phasmo one of those days. I don't have a schedule up right now just because I've been getting my I've been doing an upgrade this week actually. So Monday this week I got called into work on Monday. I didn't know I was getting called into work because I had an upgrade on Tuesday at 10 p.m. I had to work a full shift on Tuesday and I got called and I had an upgrade at 10 p.m. But Monday morning I got called in at 2 a.m. on Monday. So I went to bed at about midnight on Monday morning, and then I got called at 2 a.m. and I got released at about 5 a.m. on Monday. Couldn't get back to sleep. Worked all day Monday. Then had the change on Tuesday. Yeah. Dude, I was loopy, dude. I was a loopy man. The change on Tuesday went from 10 p.m. on Tuesday to 2 a.m. on Wednesday. And then I had to work. What even is today? Is today Thursday? Friday. Today's Thursday, okay. I had to work today. So then I worked a full shift today. Yeah. I've been a loopy creature. I've been a loopy creature. All right, let's take out these ships. I've been talking too much. Been boring people. Is this Typhoon still out here? Hey, there's Typhoon. Way out there. I don't know if you can see that on stream. We're gonna shoot these Rigas. We're gonna shoot the Cresta. Actually, we might shoot Udaloy with these harpoons. Yeah, we're gonna shoot Udaloy. That's nearly Udaloy. Come in the surface. Come up to 180 feet. Coming to 5 knots.
Make turns for 5. Con sonar no longer cavitating.
No. Don't bomb me, bro. Oh.
Make turns for 0.
Oh, those bombers.
Make turns
I'm on the brakes here. Get the mast antennas up.
for 5.
All right, let's get some missiles. Probably should have prepped these missiles before I came up to periscope depth. That would have made more sense. Hit the Udaloy.
2-3. Aye, sir. Shoot 2-7. Aye, sir. Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
Let's go ahead and shoot the Riga.
Dive at 4.
Shoot the Riga.
Dive I.
Shoot 2-5.
Operation Get Deep.
Make depth 1950 feet. Dive I.
But I've been a bit loopy. Oh, we hit the Udaloy. Wow. Wow. Killed him.
Master 2. Last bearing.
That was
3,
easier
5.
than it should have been.
Contact breaking up.
Let's look at our tomahawk chops.
Con sonar no longer cavitating. Con sonar lost contact. Master 6. Last bearing 0, 2, 3. Contact breaking up.
Did we get both? We got both Rigos. Perfect. Okay, we have our ad cap still after the typhoon.
Come left 2327, helm aye. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 8.
It is activated. Let's see if it has merged onto typhoon. It does not have a whole lot of fuel left. But let's see how much. I don't think the typhoon's got a lot of fight left in it. To be honest, he's already eaten 2 of these things. He couldn't possibly eat another bite.
Dive at 1950 feet, dive high.
Couldn't possibly. That's a big boy. Big baby, he can dance like a man. Come on. Yeah, you ain't getting away. Wow. You still alive? Okay, his reactor is scrammed. His reactor is scrummed. No, it's not. What? He's a monster. He can't be killed. Three ad caps, and he is still making turns for 30 knots. What a machine. My goodness. My goodness.
Torpedo room, tube 7 ready.
Alright, we have Cresta. We need to sink Cresta. We're gonna sink Cresta with some harpoonies. Let's come up to launch depth for that.
5 feet, dive high.
Actually, before we do that, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna come up, we're gonna fire a
Make depth 900 feet, dive high. Passing 1700 feet.
we're gonna fire a ad cap at the Typhoon, the unkillable. Let's slow it down.
Make turns for 1. Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Enable 2,500 yards. Actually, 2,700 yards. Jiminy. Dude.
Tube 2. Aye, sir. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 15 knots. Con fire control. We've lost the wire.
Con, dive at 1350
Let's shoot.
feet,
Okay.
dive high.
Back up to flank. Back up to periscope depth.
35 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con fire control. We've
And
lost the wire.
reload the tubes. Let's go. I'm perplexed by the power of the Typhoon. It's stronger than the typhoon in Mulan. I didn't think such thing was possible. Ryan, have you been watching any of the combine news? Who's been out there?
Con sonar no longer cavitating.
I guess we got one of the Bears coaches. These hiccups.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Well, we got a new QB coach from the Bears.
Make turns for 0. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Upscope.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Shoot 27. Aye, sir. Con, dive at 4, 5 feet. Dive aye. Shoot 24. Aye, sir. Dive, dive.
Yeah, claim him Mahomes a bit. I think that's honestly a play.
Make depth 1, 9.
He was kind of looking a little stinky. Only needed to get him some Mahomes crunch.
Torpedo room, tube 6 ready.
Con sonar no longer
Yeah.
cavitating.
Get in there. Pop. Get in there, missile. Get in there. What? How? How did you hit the water? How did you hit the water? You're bad. Okay, did you die?
Last bearing 0, 5.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Breaking up.
So what I do is I pop up one missile and then I shoot 2 straight in. What happened is the missile that I shot straight in, the second one I shot straight in actually hit the water. But the one I popped up, which I usually use the decoy, was able to come back around and hit him. Hooray. And now his ass up, looking sad. Looking real sad. Alright, this typhoon, though. This typhoon is still making full speed. After eating all of these torpedoes, he cannot maintain depth.
3, 5 knots.
He's got to have like half of his ship flooded. Wouldn't mind getting another elite linebacker or lineman. Yeah, I think we have a.
Con, dive at 195.
I think I saw a tackle or something, which I'm like, really? We need it? We don't need. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna question it. We do such a good job of recruiting. We always do such a good job of recruiting. It's just that it's like we hold ourselves back, you know, when we I mean, last season was just kind of a bust. I kind of wrote off last season, but I think we need to stop playing like we are the top dog team, and we need to stop playing like we're not like an underdog, but start playing like the team we were 3 years ago. Like, not think that we're like, you know, a dominant, like, Patriots like team. Yeah, play like we hadn't won the Super Bowl. Like, do not necessarily do silly stuff, but it's okay to, first of all, we need to, on defense, we need to blitz more. We need to be more aggressive. We need to go up for jump balls. We need to go for interceptions. And if we give up the big play, oh well. Yeah, yeah, Reed's always good for some plays that are like, what the heck was that? Yeah. Yeah, definitely go for, just, we need to go for some of those gambles. Not play like we're the team that's supposed to win every, you know, that we're destined to win this game. I think we spend a lot of time inside of our own heads of like, why are we losing this game? Because if you look back, we had a lot of games that weren't necessarily close, but that we broke out. Like we weren't doing anything dominant, but then all of a sudden we had like 3 or 4 series where we just dominated and just took the other team completely out of the game. But from 90% of the game, we were just kind of going back and forth between the two teams. It's not like we were going into games just completely dominating the other team for the entire 60 minutes for all 4 quarters. It was like, no, that's not how it works. It's like we were always kind of feeling out the other team, and then all of a sudden we'd break out, and then we just build on that. I think that's what the Chiefs are really good at. Like, that's why the Chiefs kind of need to go for those like big plays. Like they need to go for the interception, because like when the defense gets that clutch interception, it really builds the offense up to move the ball. But at the same time, if they go for the clutch interception and they whiff, it doesn't seem to beat down the team that much, to be honest. I don't know what game we actually played. The thing is, we never did play 60 minutes of football. We never really were. We never were a team that just dominated the other team ever. We never were just like a. It's like we started to break out, and then once we broke out, then we became unstoppable. I'm gonna compress some time here. Compress some time. Wait, what happened? What's going on? Bro, he's bombing way down here. I don't care about that. Compress time. Speed. Trying to catch this typhoon that's running. Why are you running? Bro, fight me. Fight me. Cowardice will not be tolerated. Shoot, yeah, I'm trying. He's just running. I'm trying. Or torpedoes got to go all the way to freaking Russia. The butt curse kick right here. It's got serious hang time. La, la, la. I can't even see him yet. It's incredible how far these. Oh, I can see him now. Just barely. So these torpedoes are thermal torpedoes. They're fueled by a pre-oxidized fuel called autofuel. It's a monofuel. Oh, it ran out of gas. It ran out of gas. He's gone. He's gone. We can't catch him. He's going 30 knots. Actually, we might be able to catch him if we continue to compress time. So we'll just continue to compress time here for a second. So the Mark 48, there's a couple different. We'll also take this time to reload some weapons. Stop that. Reload some weapons. So the Mark 48 ad cap.
Torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Currently we're on the Mod 7 Sea Bass. These are not those.
Torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
But the Mark 48 ad cap is a thermal torpedo as opposed to a battery powered torpedo. America uses a thermal torpedo. France, on the other hand, the F-21 Blackfin. I think it's a Blackfin. Very, very advanced torpedo. Excellent torpedo. Is a battery powered torpedo.
Room, tube 7 ready.
There's advantages to each. Advantages to thermal torpedoes, advantages to battery powered torpedoes. Thermal torpedoes, they have a liquid fuel, and thermal torpedoes have the advantage of having a very, very energy dense fuel because they use a chemical fuel, or a combustible fuel. Say not a chemical fuel, combustible fuel. Whereas the battery powered torpedoes are not nearly as dense. The advantage of a combustible fuel is you get more range with less fuel. However, one disadvantage of a combustible fuel is you have exhaust. They have to be pre-oxidized, or you have to carry an oxidizer, which is not ideal for using a weapon underwater. But auto fuel is pre-oxidized. The one problem with the auto fuel is its exhaust is exceptionally toxic to humans. It is absurdly deadly. If you breathe the exhaust, you die. You are dead forever. So one of the problems is safely launching the weapon and making sure the weapon does not start inside the submarine, because if it does, it's going to kill everybody in the submarine. It's a massive weapon, many tons. It's gigantic. It's 533 millimeters in diameter, 21 feet long, huge, multiple tons in weight. So it needs a lot of fuel to move it through the water, a lot of energy, therefore a lot of exhaust. If that thing were to spin up inside the submarine, it's going to put a lot of exhaust in the submarine and kill everybody very, very quickly. So hyper important, not that the weapon not start inside your boat. So they design these weapons to ensure that they are launched out of the tube. They actually have a very complex launching system, water slug that'll push the weapon out of the boat and start it as it's pushed out of the submarine. You don't have to really worry about that with a battery powered torpedo, because batteries don't have any exhaust. Obviously, you don't want any torpedo starting inside your submarine because, you know, they got a big old explosive in them, and if they start inside the submarine, there's a risk that they're going to explode inside your submarine. So regardless, you don't want any torpedo starting. But you're not going to risk, you know, poisoning everybody and killing them. The advantage of a battery-powered torpedo, though, is you can start the engine and have the engine push it out of the torpedo tube and not have to have a complex system to force it away from your submarine. Which is what my submarine has. Is there's a huge launching mechanism that for each tube, which I have 8 tubes, to force each massive 21-foot 533 millimeter diameter multi-ton weapon out. Let's continue to compress time. Sorry. I was yammering away. Another disadvantage to thermal torpedoes is they have an efficiency curve based on depth. The deeper, so the blades of, so on a nuclear submarine, which I'm a nuclear submarine, I'm always going to be more efficient the deeper I am. My propellers are going to get a better bite in the water the deeper I am. So they're going to get more effect and have a more impelling effect the deeper I am, which is good. The same is true with a torpedo, except with a torpedo with exhaust, it's got to also exhaust that gas out of the torpedo, which means it's got to push that gas out of the torpedo, which costs energy. So the deeper that torpedo is, the more energy it costs to push any gas out against the weight of the ocean. So you actually lose some efficiency, and it becomes significant the deeper that torpedo is. And that actually can cost some efficiency from the torpedo. So it can lose range if it is very, very deep. It's like at 2,000 feet. That torpedo can become less efficient at depth. Even though the propellers of the torpedo are more efficient at depth, the energy lost from having to exhaust the gas at depth can overcome the efficiency that it gets from the blades. Whereas battery torpedoes don't have to worry about that. They simply are more efficient the deeper they are, less efficient the shallower they are. But they don't have to overcome that. All right, we're slowly gaining on Typhoon here. I'm going to go ahead and slow down and shoot. So because, so I have to slow down to shoot. Oh, no. Stop. There we go. Right, shoot. Up. Shoot. Go back up to flank. Do that. Reload the tube. So we have to slow down to shoot. Because again, we have to push the torpedo away from the torpedo, away from the ship, using that water slug. Did he shoot back at me? We have to make sure that it gets away from the submarine. It has time for its engines to spin up, because we don't start the engines until it's outside the submarine because of the toxic gas. And we have to make sure, you know, we don't run into the back of it, and destroy the torpedo. We don't want to run into the back of it. That would be very bad. So we have to slow down enough to get the weapon away. I don't know if this weapon will have enough fuel to get to Typhoon. We're going to continue closing on him. At the very least, if he can get close enough, it'll force him to maneuver against it and slow down. If he turns to the left, turns to the right, we'll continue closing on him. All right, let's compress some time still. What? Stop taking me out of time compression. I need to work on this this royalty-free song game I have. It's kind of weak. It's kind of random. All right, this weapon should activate soon. He's not going to react to it. Oh, he launched on us. He actually shot at us. I think this is the first time he actually shot back. Okay, he's maneuvering against the weapon, which means that he's going to slow down. Because he's a big boy, so it slows him down significantly. Plus, instead of completely tracking away from us, he's now actually turning into us. We are not going to maneuver against his weapons yet. We're just going to keep going straight towards him. Where even is he? Torpedo, how? Look at him. Look at him. Look. This is the biggest boat in the water. 48,000 tons. This is as big, literally as big as the Titanic. It's 4 ad caps. Oh. He can't be killed. He can't be killed. Yeah, I put it in the same hole. Welcome in, Ike. Welcome back. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Do we need to just nuke this thing? Is it? I think we just need. I think the only way to kill it is just drain the entire ocean. And he's running again. Right.
Make turns for
Go down again. Yes.
maneuvering eye. Make turns for
The only safe way to kill it is just to destroy all the water.
Shoot tube 6.
This is it's ocean now.
Make turns for 3-5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Con, fire control. Unable to fire.
I'm trying to turn away from his weapons.
Come left to 285. Helm eye. Come left to 265.
Go down to
Make depth 215.
this depth. Drop a decoy there.
Con, helm, steady course.
So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering eye.
On the bearing. I'm gonna drop a circle.
Shoot.
Let's go. We're gonna drop a circle, circling
Knots. Maneuvering eye.
moss.
Come right to 290. Helm eye.
At least though he has slowed down to 14 knots finally. I think this is the first time. So 4 ad caps
Con, helm.
slowed him down to 14 knots. He hasn't lost either. No, he's still going 28 knots. I stand corrected. He's still able to make 28 knots with 4 ad caps in him. He's a monster.
Come right to 320. Helm eye.
Let's see if we can be aggressive. I don't want to open up any more distance against this guy.
Con, helm.
Hopefully that this torpedo bounces between the moss and my decoy.
Con,
305. Come to 305.
Come left to 305. Helm eye.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
Con, helm, steady course.
All right, space time. Press.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3-5 knots.
Do not perceive me, torpedo. Do not perceive me. Okay, torpedo does not perceive. And of course, 335.
Right to 3.
Press time.
Helm eye.
So I was able to bind up this torpedo. It's forever dancing with my moss. It's stuck in this dance forever. My moss is basically it's putting out a noise similar to a basically my own submarine. But the torpedo won't detonate because it uses a magnetic detonator. So it's using its sensors, it's detecting the moss, and it's like, oh, I hear a submarine. And it tries to get in range. And then it's trying to use this magnetic detonator or its thermal detonator to detonate, but it can't because it's not detecting. So it's just going to forever dance around looking, but never finding. Okay, let's go back to our torpedo. Hopefully number 5 fills. Hopefully Typhoon is full for this one. Hopefully he can't eat another bite. Never in my days. And Typhoon is launched again.
Launch transient from Sierra 8.
Alright. Weapons merged onto Typhoon. We're gonna follow him in.
Con sonar. Noise
He's at
maker
13,000 yards. I'm gonna go ahead and turn away from his weapons right now.
Cons come left 271 Helm I.
So far, Swolecat's so good.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra.
Hey, welcome
Last
in.
bearing,
Swolecat, by the way. We
Contact
finally
ready
got the
up.
Typhoon.
Con helm. Steady course.
Oh my goodness. We've been fighting this. We've been fighting this Typhoon for about literally like an hour and a half. But yes, the internet saga goes well. This particular arc in the anime, I think we finally closed the book on it. Gotta check out Swolecat. There's Swole's things.
Oh my god, just barely.
Some Mario 64 speedrun.
Holy shit.
Doing the speed runs. Let's check out Swolecat. Personal best. Very nice, very nice. Swolecat's got the technology. Swolecat's got the tracking. Like all the tracking. Over 200 scenes. Swolecat's stream is looking crisp. And check out Swole's socials there. If you're looking for information on setting up some stuff in your stream. I know that Jen came in. You're making me blush. Yeah. Jen came in earlier. Asking about PNGs. Yeah, Swole's got a very good tutorial on the proper way to set up PNGs on the YouTube channel. So go check it out, guys. Welcome in, Swolecat. Welcome in. Swolecat is a variety streamer, but a Smash aficionado. If you like Smash Brothers Melee, but also obviously 64 speedruns, Mario 64 speedruns, but a variety streamer. And a homie. We are playing some Coldwaters right now. And yeah, internet I think is sorted. We're just chilling with some Coldwaters. I felt like dipping my toes in the Coldwaters. Yeah, they came out. They were out for like 90 minutes. They were really digging in deep. And yeah, I think they got it. It's feeling good. It's the bitrate hasn't crashed. I mean, my bitrate was fluctuating by like it was like 5,000 megabit swings. It was like riding. It was like a roller coaster. It was like how is it this significant? It's been pretty stable. So I think we'll try to go back to some regular scheduled programming a little bit. Yeah, my last stream I had to take the VOD down. It was a slideshow. It was a slideshow. And you know, I met a cool friend on my last VOD. Yeah, a guy called Chiro. He was a streamer. I don't think he streams too much, but I played a little bit of Phasma with him, and he had like a buttery smooth radio voice. It was only like a level 100 something in Phasma, but he was actually really good. So hopefully he comes back, and hopefully get to play with him again. Yeah, we're just trying to break contact with these weapons. We have a couple weapons that the Typhoon fired as he ate the 1,000th torpedo we shot at him. This Typhoon was in it. He was in it to win it. It took 5 ad caps. I don't think I've ever had to hit a ship with 5 ad caps before.
Con, helm, steady course.
Typhoons are beasts. They're the biggest submarines I believe ever made. Soviet submarine. They still exist in the Russian Federation. Massive. Absolutely massive. Dual reactors. They have 2 nuclear reactors. They're dual screwed. 2 screws. One for Red October. If you're familiar with the movie, the Red October was a Typhoon, modified Typhoon class submarine. They added the Caterpillar drive to it. But yeah, they had 2 reactors. Each reactor could drive a screw on its own. Very redundant, very powerful, very sturdily built. They were still very sturdily built. I don't know if it would take 5 ad caps to sink them, but this guy was able to make 28 knots with 4 ad caps. That's a monster, absolute monster. All right, let's see if we can leave combat. We can't leave combat yet. Let's compress some time here. So we don't run in the bottom. And don't run into any underwater mountains. But I hope we are having a good night tonight, everyone. Good that good the internet's working. Good the internet's working. I was a little upsetty spaghetti last stream, so I'm glad that's going now. See how we're looking. We're good? We sturdy? We're sturdy. Let's get out of here. Alright, we sunk the Cresta, we sunk the Noodly Oodaloy, we sunk the Grisha, Kara, 3 trips Riga, and 2 boomers. I don't know why they brought 2 boomers with them, the Typhoon and the Delta 4, but they did. We came with 30 ad caps, we left with 18. 6 mosses, we left with 4. It took 6 of our harpoons, 2 of our tasms. This was quite a lot of weapons, but it was quite a haul of ships we destroyed. Well worth it. I think with that, I think we're gonna find somebody to drop a little raid to, guys. Get a little bit tired. It's been a week. Been a week for me. Not gotten too much sleep this week, which is a-okay. It's a-okay. Yeah, hang out if you would, if you don't mind. Get a little bit of child points. We have some redeems for this game, but we're gonna have some redeems for Phasmo, which I really love, and I hope you guys avail yourselves to when they come into play. When we play that, I will play some Phasmo next week for certain, and I'll put a schedule up. By the way, there's a Discord, so join the Discord. I'll see you, Swolecat. See you. See you around. Let me put my socials up. Guys, join the Discord. I'll probably have a schedule in the Discord as well, but I have a schedule on Twitch. But I'll let you guys know what's going on in Discord. Hop in there. Say hello. If you want to see what's coming up. But yeah, there'll be Phasmo, there'll be community. You know, you'll be able to join in if you want to join in some Phasmo. I'll do some Call of Duty. I do longer games on the weekends. I usually do like 8 to 12 hour streams on Saturdays. I won't do one this Saturday, but on a lot of Saturdays I do a little bit longer streams. Yeah, come join the Discord and hang out. It's still kind of new, so there's not too much going on there, but hopefully there will be a little bit more going on. Let's find somebody to raid, hang out, get some channel points, and yeah, you can harass me with channel points in Phasmo and other games. Let's see here. Da, da, da. Who do we want to raid? Who do I want to raid? So many people streaming right now. I'm not sure who I want to raid. Let us see. Does anyone have any suggestions for a raid? I'd be more than happy to raid a new friend or an old friend. Well, VTuber. Take a look. Shall we? There. They started stream not too long ago. Looks like they're vibing. Can bounce in there. Let's go bounce into Belzebel official. The raid button. There we go. You know, I really need to work on doing raid messages. I'm really not good about that. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Chipper, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. We're on our way. To 175, which is our next goal. Guys, we're gonna raid Belzebel official. They're a VTuber. We're gonna pop in there. So hang out. Get some channel points if you would. And you can use those to torture me with some torture me in Phasmo when we play that. Hope everybody had a good night, and I'll catch you next time. Later.